Welcome to Veterans Unbound. I'm your host, Daniel C. Today, we're going to talk about life after the military. Some of us served in combat, some of us didn't. You still may be serving, or maybe you retired due to service-connected disabilities. Maybe you just ETS'd. It doesn't matter. We're all brothers and sisters. So please stay tuned so we can start this journey together. Welcome back. On today's show, I will introduce myself, and then we can take the first step in a long ruck march to becoming the best man or woman we can be, using as many resources available to us. Again, I am Daniel C., your host of Veterans Unbound. What did you do when you got home? If you were like me, you came home to a world you no longer recognized. I'm not talking about politics or the newest cell phone or what's on TV. I'm talking about a world where you were a warrior, and now the world wants you to bury that part of you and move on. Negative. I served multiple tours in Iraq as an infantryman. I was wounded on my third tour. When I got home, I was deemed 100% permanently and totally disabled. After about 6 months, PTSD crept into my life. This led to me pushing my family away, getting a divorce, and basically giving up. At one point, guilt, substance abuse, and depression led to a failed suicide attempt. It was then that I sought help. A fellow warrior convinced me that it takes courage to ask for help. After 6 years of counseling, trying and failing and trying again, today, I'm not as bat-crap crazy as I once was. Like me, many of us still struggle with the memories, our health, and from time to time our choices. Will it get better? You're damn right it will, if you put in the work. Look, we can all be ID10Ts from time to time, but now it's time to get off the couch, put one boot in front of the other, and drive on. Nobody cares if you're male or female, gay or straight, what color your skin is, or whether you believe in God or not. Here at Veterans Unbound, we care about how we can help each other as fellow veterans. For some, transitioning from the military to civilian life can be a breeze. But if you're like me, hell, I struggled. So not looking for a handout, I listened to a fellow veteran. I contacted the VA. I know, some of you will bash the VA, but the VA saved my life, and for that, they will always have my vote. I think the first thing I want to stress is to find out what resources are available to you, not just through the VA, but through your local, state, county, and city governments. The VA healthcare system is some of the best care I have ever received. But there are other paths to veteran benefits that some vets don't know about. For example, many states offer home loans and property tax reductions to veterans that compete with the VA. Also, some states offer free hunting, fishing, and camping licenses and permits. Many states offer tax-free license plates for disabled veterans. Imagine never having to go back to the DMV to renew your plates. Hell yeah. And if you speak Spanish, hell sí. Each of our experiences in the military were different. Each of our experiences after the military were different. The question is, what are we going to do now? Me? I'm going to get off the damn couch, put one boot in front of the other, and drive on. I'm going to continue mission. I love to travel. I've been to Ireland, the Philippines, Japan, Hong Kong, Thailand, and several other countries. The Philippines has to be my favorite. I love the people, the food, the culture, and of course the beaches. It's hot as heck, especially for a fat guy like me. But we're going to work on that too, aren't we? Retiring overseas has been a dream of mine for as long as I can remember. Many of my travels have been recon missions. Remember, Prior proper planning prevents piss-poor performance. Know before you go. But we'll get more into that later. On this show, we're going to talk about every aspect of veteran life, from healthcare benefits, fitness, traveling, and retiring overseas. If you ask a question, I will do my darndest to find the answer. You guys have questions that I haven't even thought of, and that's good. This is what veterans do. We help each other, and your active participation is what's going to drive this show. The show is mainly for veterans, spouses, family, and friends of the veteran community. Veterans Unbound strives to be a voice in that veteran community. As veterans, no matter what branch we served in or what conflict we fought in, we all have that sense of duty, faithfulness, and loyalty burned into our souls. When we served, we swore an oath that we would always put the mission first, that we would never accept defeat, and that we would never quit, and that we would never leave a fallen comrade. What I have learned is that that oath extends to who we are today. We may no longer be in service to our country, but it doesn't mean that we cannot be in service to one another. To get off the couch and continue mission, we must first find a new mission. That can be raising a family and being there for them, volunteering at a food bank for homeless veterans, or be present when a fellow vet falls on hard times. When we served, we never hesitated to reach out a hand to a battle buddy. Why should we stop now? For me and many others, complaining and inaction have led to nothing more than getting fat, declining health, and laziness. So if you think you want to join the movement to continue mission and be a veteran unbound from his or her past, then make that mission living our lives to the best of our ability. If you liked what you heard, please join this fight by clicking the like button and subscribing to Veterans Unbound. In the comments section, give your AAR, and I will do my best to respond. Remember, the best revenge against war is to live well.